Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you guys are new, my name is Fern. Guess what? It is Thanksgiving today. It doesn't look like it. I mean, like, it's not cold, it's not snowing here, but we are in Thailand after all, and the weather has been pretty chilly recently because it is winter time here. I know it's not the same winter as in Alaska, but this is what winter looks like in Thailand. But anyway, I'm starting off the day with some coffee, and we've been invited to a Thanksgiving feast at Frank's and Thai's house. I'm gonna start making some homemade bread, and Frank asked me to make a green bean casserole, and I've never made one, so yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. Homemade bread, on the other hand, I've had quite a bit of practice recently because I've been baking so many breads, y'all. I've been baking at least a loaf or two per day for the past, well, I'd say past month or so. I just find it very therapeutic. I love baking. I know it's like I have certain phases in life where I love baking. Sometimes I just, I can't be bothered. But at the moment, I just really love baking, especially breads. And today's loaf is going to be black sesame seed and flaxseed. And hopefully it turns out well. And hopefully Thai and Frank enjoys it. While the dough is proofing, I'm going to go outside and enjoy the morning sun. I've really enjoyed being outside recently because the weather has been so amazing. It has been cool. When I go outside, my skin is not all sticky after like 5 minutes, which is what it feels like during summertime. So I'm really, really grateful for this beautiful, beautiful weather we've been having here. And I love going outside and check on my cucumbers and all the plants that I've planted recently. I also planted some flowers because I felt like my garden needed some color, and I've really been enjoying those. I've just been enjoying everything in life, I guess. I'm just grateful for everything that we have. We live in such a wonderful country, not perfect, but wonderful in our eyes. We just have so many things to be thankful for. Look how big it is, Hannah Bear.
It's so big.
Yeah, it's so big.
I want to eat.
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah. In a couple of days. Oh, someone is passing our house.
Yippee, yippee. Estamos cute.
Are you so proud of yourself, Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You grew the cucumber.
Cucumber.
You want to eat the cucumbers?
Yeah.
They're gonna be so delicious.
Yeah.
Is it cold outside? Hi, Grims. Good morning.
Hello, they're ready.
Good morning.
Il n'aime pas le ventre.
Good morning.
What happened to you?
So recently, one of my favorite things to do in the morning is to come out here, check on my cucumbers. The weather is so beautiful. We don't really have bees at our place, so I've been hand pollinating these. Otherwise, we would not get cucumbers. Here is a male flower.
Oh, God.
And then this is a female flower. I'll be hand pollinating these so that we can get lots and lots of cucumbers, and we have quite a bit actually since I've been hand pollinating them. Here's another one. Twins. How many of y'all feel like 2025 just flew by? I feel like it was just yesterday we were celebrating New Year and welcoming 2025, but here we are, late November, about to start December, and we're basically in the end of 2025, and we're gonna welcome 2026 very, very soon. It seems like just a blink of an eye, and perhaps it's because we're too busy, perhaps it's because we are too stimulated with all the things that are surrounding us. Personally, I'm forcing myself to slow down. I go through phases, y'all, and I feel like everybody goes through phases in life. And I feel like when we first moved back to Thailand from France, my life was going at a very, very fast pace. And it was going at a very, very fast pace for about 3 years. But now I just feel like, okay, I've accomplished a lot, I've done a lot, and I just feel like my body is yearning for me to slow down a little bit, and I need to tell myself not to feel guilty for not accomplishing as much as I did, because it is okay. It is okay to being in the moment, because we're constantly planning for the future. The majority of us are not living in the present, and I think that is my number one problem, and I'm trying to fix that. Everybody has so many ups and downs in life, and I'm grateful for all of the ups. I'm grateful for all of the wonderful family and friends that I have in my life. I'm just grateful for so much, because I feel like I'm a very lucky human being. But anyway, it is time for me to make the green bean casserole. This is extremely challenging because I've never had it, so I have no clue what it's supposed to taste like, what it's supposed to look like. So I went onto Google to find the recipe. I just clicked on the first recipe that I saw had good reviews and went with it. I have to admit, I didn't do much research. If I did more research, I would have done the recipe a little bit differently. But anywho, for the first time, I think this will do. By the way, I didn't really follow the recipe. It was sort of like the guideline to show me all the ingredients that I needed. Anyway, I blanched my green beans. I'm not sure why I need to blanch it, because it was going to go in the oven. But if you're a professional chef, please let me know why. Perhaps it's to keep the green color nice and bright. But anyway, I drizzled in some olive oil, threw in my onions and garlic. I used a bunch of garlic because I love garlic. I feel like it helps give the food so much flavor. And this is the part I would have changed. Instead of using the cream of mushroom soup, I would have omitted this and used something different, like fresh mushroom and cream, and actually make my own cream of mushroom soup instead of purchasing it in a can. But it did save me time. I added some cream in there because the cream of mushroom soup, she was thick, like thick. So yeah, I added in a bunch of cream. Once I liked the consistency, I added in the green beans and fried onions, or fried shallots, that's what I used, and then just stirred it up. So I decided to put some cheddar cheese in my green bean casserole. I saw some recipes that had cheese in it, some recipes that didn't have cheese in it. The one that I was trying to follow didn't have any cheese in it, but I was like, cheese is good, so why not put some cheese in there? Now that the casserole is sorted, it's time for me to roll the bread. It's been proofing for about 2.5 hours now, and it has risen really well. And rolling out the bread is probably one of my favorite parts of making bread. I just like the texture of how gooey and doughy it feels. I don't know how to explain it, but I just really like the feeling on my fingers. I know I'm weird, but if you've never tried making homemade bread, I highly recommend it. It was a little bit scary for me at first, but now that I've done it multiple times, I just really enjoy the process. I've been trying to start a sourdough starter. However, I haven't been able to accomplish that because you have to feed it every day, and sometimes I'm just too busy and I forget. So I still need to work on that. But the normal bread is pretty easy to make. All you need is flour, water, yeast, and a little bit of salt, and tiny bit of olive oil to coat it while it's proofing so that it doesn't get dry. But other than that, that's literally all you need, and you need time, obviously. So if you're capable of planning ahead of time, you can start your dough in the morning, let it proof throughout the day, and then bake it in the evening for dinner. And that's how I've been doing it. If my day is really busy, I'll let it proof for a little while I get ready, and then stick it in the fridge so that it proofs slower. Otherwise, it will have this weird smell because it's quite hot here in Thailand, so it proofs very quickly. Now that I've shaped the bread into the form that I wanted, I will let it proof again for another hour or so. Yo, check out my bread. It got so much bigger. Now it's time to cut it a little bit. Let's try to be fancy. There we go. So I've preheated my oven to 245 Celsius. I'm gonna put some water in there to create steam. Oh my gosh, that's so hot. Gotta work fast. Goodbye.
One eternity later.
And ta-da, my homemade bread. I know I could have done better, but it's decent and edible. That's what is important. Our green bean casserole is done. Wow, it's still bubbling. Sàoคนสวยสวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดีทุกคนค่ะ Wow. Wow, all the ladies are busy. Look at what Frank got. A pig and a turkey. That's pretty amazing. I'd like to say a special thanks to Frank and Pattaya for being such amazing hosts and for inviting us to the Thanksgiving feast. I haven't celebrated Thanksgiving in several decades, I'd say. The last one I celebrated was with my grandparents at their place with our family, and it has been a very long time, and it was so nice to be surrounded by friendly faces. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your Thanksgiving. We had so much fun and ate so much amazing food.
Part of Thanksgiving and what we were talking about before, especially when we were overseas for all the military guys, we always had everybody over. So we were used to having big events and doing stuff. And I know some of you know, but I have a big family, so we're used to having lots of people and eating and just having a good time. So enjoy, help yourself, eat as much as you want. And don't worry about what's up there because we got takeaway boxes for everybody, so you can take something home with you. It's always better the second day around. So, and I want to thank, come here, baby.
Oh, stop it. Ooh, look at that.
Camera action, Robbie. What you got there? Jam?
It's cranberry.
Oh, cranberry. Okay.
I gotta get me some turkey now.
Okay. Y'all, look at this plate of food. There was stuffing. I haven't had stuffing in forever. It was so delicious. And even my green bean casserole was all gone. Robbie even told me that my green bean casserole was delicious like his grandmother's recipe. What a freaking compliment that was. What an amazing, amazing Thanksgiving this year. 2025 has been such an incredible year for me, and I'm so, so grateful for all of the people, all the amazing human beings that I have in my life. I'm just so, so blessed, and I hope you guys are just as blessed, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Anyway, that's going to be all for today's video. Until next time, please stay healthy and happy, and I'll see you all soon. Mwah.